Hi guys, happy Monday. Okay, so I'm lying. It is technically Wednesday, 5 p.m. I did not want to vlog during the course of, earlier this week. Was just really lazy. Kind of just wanted to chill. Also didn't really do much of anything that is important in any way, shape, or form. So hi, how are you? So I'm actually making dinner right now. We're having burgers because I really wanted to try something out. They kind of reached out to me on Instagram and I was like, ooh, that sounds so interesting. Ooh. And it's by the name of The Dinner Box. There it is. Nope, this video is not sponsored by them, but I want to give them a shout out if this turns out well. So let me just explain how the dinner box works. So the dinner box, they have a website. I'll put the link down below if you guys are interested. So what it is they have a set menu, and in that set menu you select whatever meal that you want to have. I got the burgers, and specifically the, where you at, boo-boo? The Mexican drip gourmet burger. It's beef patty, caramelized onions, Gouda cheese, served with roasted skin on potatoes. Now, the man is coming home right now, and I think he is starving, so I might actually just make fries. Oh, no, I'm gonna roast them. They say roast them, I'm gonna roast them. So this is the box that I got with all my ingredients, and I got the one that serves two for 2 people, and I have not opened it just yet, so this is gonna be fun. So this is a Mexican drip sauce. They make it themselves. They have a chef who makes it themselves, and balsamic vinegar and thyme, Gouda cheese, the beef patties, rocket. Oh my god, I love rocket leaves. So this is what I got. All ingredients pre-measured and everything. Step 2 is to follow the recipe, and then step 3 is to enjoy your meal. That's cute. And the instructions. So I guess I don't really need to show you guys this because I am pushing bike. What's up? So I don't think I need to show you guys exactly how I make everything, just because I do want to promote these guys, and if you guys want to know how to make these meals, I want you to actually hit them up themselves instead of, you know Kenyans, that is such a nice top, where's the material from, and then they just go have it made somewhere else instead of buying from the actual designer themselves, So there you go. Alright, let's make this burger. So before I kick in this montage of where you guys just watch me cook in real fast motion, they want, so they said I make skin on potatoes, which I usually don't mind. Like, I love skin on my potatoes. Sometimes I have potato skins for just like as a meal, like where you gut it out and then like you roast it, and then you like put cheese on it and some bacon. Okay, but ooh, this looks such a okay. But the man does not, like, he's very picky about his eating. Like, he's very picky, and I know that if I keep the skin on, he's gonna look at it like, so I have to be I think I'm gonna keep the skin on for mine, but yeah.
Something to buy the button, yeah. The button, buy set the potato.
The burger was really good, but what I'm gonna do now is call it a wrap for shooting for today here. I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning. And good morning again. Tangerines, yogurt and apples. I'm just, well, not apples, I'm like half an apple. Before I work out, my stomach just feels super empty, and I don't want to work out that way because otherwise I do not put my all into it. So I'd rather do this and then have my meal after, probably at around 11:30. So if you guys remember, I have mentioned that I am lactose intolerant. right? Here's a weird thing. Since going predominantly plant-based, a lot of things have like reversed in my body. A perfect example is milk. Yes, I don't do it that often. Like for example, yogurt, I only do it maybe once a week. I think it's good for you, good for gut health, the whole bit. But I have noticed that the side effects that I used to have when I take lactose or anything with milk or anything like that has basically almost disappeared. I don't know if it's a coincidence, but another thing, I used to be very sensitive to smells. I never wear perfume generally in life. My friends joke about how I'm basically a ninja. I can sneak up on anybody. Nobody knows that I'm anywhere because I don't have a scent. You know that one friend who like walks up to you and you're like, Jason is here, just because of like their smell? I don't have that because I smell like nothing generally in life. But lately I've been trying out little small things because I never even used to wear scented lotions because that would irritate me. And oh, sorry, I forgot to mention, scented things would trigger migraines on me. So I just wouldn't wear them because of that. And I never really knew what would trigger migraines, so I was just like, just avoid them all because migraines suck that bad. Now, I got like some scented lotions. I'll show you when I'm taking a shower. And they don't irritate me at all. I can wear perfumes on the body before leaving the house. I'm having yogurt and not farting. Yo! Ah! Okay. But it's exciting. I just thought I'd share that. I'm not saying it's because of like mainly eating vegan food, but I'm also not saying it's not because of that, because in my head nothing else has changed but that, and it can't be working out. I'm just saying a girl out here eating cheese and things and wearing perfume. Why did I do that? I don't know why I did that, but I am excited. So let me just have my breakfast, then work on my fitness. Ew. Showered, had lunch, had a chapati. So like, have you ever just been slapped by food? Pah, in your face. Okay, so I'm heading out for a quick meeting. And then, sorry, no I'm not. The meeting is tomorrow. I am heading out to go pick up the hair. Remember the hair that we were talking about in the last vlog? That's where I'm going, hence why I'm just wearing chill clothes. Okay, so, sorry, my card got full on the other camera, but do you guys see that? Bleach knots. She did it. I didn't trust myself to do it myself, so she killed it. So she's just tinting the lace, not showing you that, so that it could just be closer to my scalp color. And then she's gonna trim the lace itself to make sure that it's lined up to my actual hairline. And that's a really good thing. So she asked me to just come through after she bleached the knots, and then we're gonna line it up so it fits me perfectly, and then we Gucci. This is like Juliet. She's my Juliet. Like, what is this witchcraft? Like, I'm telling you, if you already have your own wigs and you just need to fix that, like, just get them to look right. Just don't do it yourself. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people are like, I can figure it out. Do you know how long she did this to learn how to do this? I mean, go ahead, try. But, you know, I'm not gonna play those games. And this hair is actually from African Dada. We talk about them, or we spoke about them in the last vlog. I'll put the link down below if you guys are curious about it. But yeah. Oh, I'm here for it. I'm here. And that's the baby from 2 vlogs ago, or 3 vlogs ago. She washed it. I also don't wash my wigs. I don't care. Take them to the doctor. She fixes them. Hi. Sorry, I cut short shooting yesterday because literally nothing happened after going to see Juliet. She's the one who does my hair, my little beauty. Yeah, I am going to be doing a style haul for you guys. Today, I'm in like a different type of mood. I am cramping like I'm being paid. It's a different feeling. But I'm making breakfast. I'm also going to be having this breakfast because I want it. It's crepes or pancakes, the thin one, like thin ones. Sorry, there's not gonna be a recipe for that because I've already started the process. I just need to put a little bit more milk in the batter. Do you know what this pandemic thing has taught me? Is how disgusting as humans we are. Sorry, specifically me. I generally am zero germaphobe in my soul, like none. But I've had to train myself how to stop being a nasty asshole. So one thing that I'm usually so used to, as soon as you get the smokes, I'm just like with my teeth, completely forgetting how many people usually touch it. But since Rona came in these streets, I can't do that. I have to be an adult. Nasty.
Well, yeah, sunlight that always stays, dinner by the waterway. It's that sweet life. Raise your cross. Made some dude crack a smile. He asked if I could stay a while. I'm living that high life.
So his breakfast was takeaway. Funny enough, he still ate it here. Like, what was the point? Anyways, I'm making myself eggs because I am cramping and I don't want oatmeal. Just saying.
Time to catch a flight, but you can make me go. Unlocking all the memories of my new home. Ventilated echoes playing to and fro, back and forth, yeah. Caught some kids dancing in the alleyway.
You want to share maybe from your screen?
Okay, so I am currently on a Zoom meeting right now as we speak. We're just setting up.
Okay.
And yes, I do my Zoom meetings in my pajamas. I don't care.
Are you guys able to see?
Yes, ma'am, we can see.
Not yet.
Okay, just wrapped up the meeting. It went well, which is awesome. Oh, actually, by the way, before I do my little style haul for you guys, or fashion haul, I just want to say thank you guys so much for all the love that you guys sent out in the last video that I did. I did not expect, it's not that I didn't expect it. It's just, it was so nice hearing so many of you guys speaking about similar experiences that you guys have had, or understanding what it was that I was trying to say, and just overall love. Just overall love. I just wanted to say thank you so much. It was nice. It was really nice, and I just want to say thank you. So let me give you guys a cute little style haul for a few pieces that I just got. This is from Tunu. They sent me a few pieces. So they sent me a few pieces. They weren't sure about my sizing or whatever, and she just sent me a few different things that she has, and I selected my favorites just from like opening the bag. I was just like, ooh, 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 ooh. So those little pieces I'm going to show you guys. They're absolutely amazing. I'm trying to think if, do I need to wear like a swimming costume? Because some of them I was like, I'm going to wear you different. Because I'm different. I'm different. I'm different. Hey, I'm different. By the way, I know I wear this all the time. It's because it's a warm gown. It's either this one or the blue one. But none of my videos are ever sponsored by Always. I have worked with Always in the past, and they gave us a gown, and this one is really warm. So, just saying that. And I know I've mentioned today that I'm on my period, and zero affiliation to what's happening with my uterus right now. I'm just saying that. But I do use Always, so It is what it is. So this is the first one. Oh, the pants are mine. So what I was wearing underneath my gown. But I really love this. It's a little cover up, so you can wear it with pants underneath, a dress. You can wear it at the beach with a cute little swimsuit underneath it. This is how I would wear it. I would wear it easily with pants and things like that. Very easily. I'd probably wear like either a really tiny black dress underneath or like a swimming costume, something that just basically nothing underneath. I love getting as much wear out of my pieces as humanly possible. So if you can wear something as a jacket, as a dress, as a top, as a skirt, like all in one thing, do it. So what I would most likely do is just put a safety pin or just stitch it very lightly with a very sharp needle, because you don't want to ruin this fabric. That's a little trick. Just a very light temporary stitching, just up to like maybe here or so. Throw on a pair of heels, a belt, maybe not this belt exactly. Like it could kind of give you, remember that outfit that Kim K wore for either the Grammys or something? Now let me just show you this dress. Okay, this is the dress. First of all, for maxis, I want to clean the floor. Let me bring this down. Yeah, there we go. I like my maxis this long. Like I cannot stand it when my maxis are this. Like once I see my feet, I'm off. Like that. Me, I want to clean the floor. That goes for like wide leg pants, everything. If I'm not covering my shoes, I don't want to do it. And then if you throw on a belt to just cinch the waist in a little bit better. I have a better belt for this. I don't know where it is. But anyways, so this is something that I would do. And I would totally wear this to go see my mom. Sunday vibes. And I love the peach color of it. Showing off some clavicle. Some soap dishes. It's a vibe. So this right here is a grown and sexy outfit. So I'm wearing a bustier just because, I don't know, I feel like a bra is too much. So it's just like, just wear something like this. I don't know why. I'm weird. So the pants, just this part is a little big for me because I like how wide this bottom part is. So I went for the larger one. So what I'm going to do is, it's a very easy fix. I'll actually do it myself. I'll just bring it in just at the waistband and the waistband alone, nowhere else. And tailoring in Kenya is very affordable. If you have a good tailor, like for this, he'd probably charge me like 100 bob to fix that, right? And the cover up, love it, love it, love it. Also, you guys know this is actually a medium, so their sizes are actually slightly bigger than what you guys are used to. So a medium would be normally like a large. A small would be normally a medium, that type of thing. So this is a medium. This is a grown and sexy look. A different top underneath, maybe a white bustier or a white crop or a white bralette, maybe. I'm having that like super girl moment where, you know those memes where they're like, women never know what they want to eat. I'm not that girl. I always know what I want to eat. Until my period starts, then all that goes out the window completely. Because right now I know I want a salad, that I can guarantee, but then my body is also like, ooh, let's get some fries. But then I'm also like, nah, I don't want fries. So I'm just gonna try to make a salad out of what I have in the fridge, and then if that doesn't quench my hunger, then I'm gonna, I don't know, maybe make a pasta, because I also want a pesto. Okay, let me first just try making a salad. So I end up just having skuma, rice, and soy. It hit me. This is why I meal prep. For these moments when my brain is like, I want it all. Eat what's in your fridge. Meal prep. So I have figured out what to make for dinner, which means I have a recipe for you guys. It's Mongolian beef. I've already done it on my Instagram before. Sorry, this is like mad crooked. Anyways, I am making Mongolian beef. I've already shown you guys how to do it before on my Instagram. If you guys have never seen it, then you're not following me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. I've put it on my Insta story highlights. But I guess a lot of guys have also DM'd me saying, please put these things on YouTube as well. So here we go. We go make what? Hey, yo, merui mengiapa. Wait. We're gonna make Mongolian beef, and it's gonna be absolutely delicious. Yes. But I'm making a very small portion because I'm not gonna be eating it because I'm not eating meat right now for the next couple of days. So yeah, small portion of beef strips. Yeah. Okay, so first thing I want to do is cook the beef before anything else, and I'm just going to be cooking it with just a little bit of ginger and a little bit of garlic, ginger. Okay, now that it's finished cooking, turn it off, dump into a separate container because we're using the same pan for the sauce. Okay, in the same pan, some onions, and sweat them down a little bit before we move on. Optional, just some salt. Okay, so some soy sauce, water, a teeny bit of ginger since we added so much already in the first batch, and a wee bit of garlic. A wee bit. Brown sugar. And then some cornstarch. Sorry, the card is full, but I just added some cornstarch. And we are back to a scheduled programming. Anyway, so it's thickened up quite a bit. Here I'd usually just taste it to see if I want to add more sugar, more salt, more anything. Now just a little bit of chili flakes. So the cornstarch just really helped it thicken up. Now just dump in the meat. And that's basically it. So all I'm doing now is making some rice. Some plain old white rice. Okay, the rice is done, so I just want to put everything in the plastic containers because it just makes it easier to put everything back in the fridge after. I don't like things staying out in the pots. Good morning. So I'm making myself a small little breakfast before working out because there's no way I can work out on an empty stomach today because I am starving. Oh, I'm also taking a break from my apple cider vinegar thing. I usually do that, like I go on it for about 3 weeks and then take another like 2 weeks, 3 weeks break from it. In my head, I don't know if this is true, but I just feel like it's very acidic, so I don't think it's that good to have it on a daily forever. So I like to break it apart. Yeah.
Crazy how the melodies began to play, yeah. Tell me how you feel it when you hear the lyric, yeah. My heart's in Stockholm. Now I never wanna go home. I left my heart in Stockholm.
now I'm making like a proper breakfast, almost brunch style. I'm making eggs in purgatory, shakshuka, whatever the hell you want to call them. There's a billion names for it. It's basically the tomato sauce thing with the cherry tomatoes that I have, and eggs with some toast. It's gonna be fire! So here it is. I know it doesn't look sexy at all because I really don't care. But this bread underneath, and then tomato sauce with eggs that are all the way cooked. I'm not really always a fan of runny eggs. And if you're curious about the recipe, I'll put the link down below for the video that I put that recipe in. I think it's the what I eat in a day or what I eat in a week or pre-prep, some video about me cooking a lot. And all my videos about me cooking and eating a lot. But yes, so yummy. So I'm just gonna be eating this as I start planning for my shoots for the day. All right, time to shoot. I have the weirdest headache right now, and I don't know where it's from, and I don't know why I even have it, because it's definitely not from like lack of water. I am not dehydrated. I have not been dehydrated in months. I am one hydrated asshole. You know what I'm saying? So how's everything on you guys' end? Are you guys back at work yet? Are you still locked on? Are you guys still working from home? I've spoken to a few people who have mentioned how their company has basically just realized that they can fully function outside of the office, and the boss is straight up just thinking like, see, we just continue this even after quarantine. Like, why am I paying rent for an office? Like, you guys are perfectly functional in your homes, which I actually think is kind of dope and kind of interesting. Certain people don't like it. Some people love that concept, being able to work from home. Other people like the having an office to go to. I don't know. Like, I work from home, so for me this is perfection. So you guys, how are you guys at? Or where are you guys at? And I do realize me asking that there are also a lot of people who have lost their jobs and everything. And I completely understand that, and it's terrible and very sad and very, I don't know, it's the worst. It's just the worst time. 2020 has just decided to just show us what is up, to remind us we are nothing but specks in the universe. Oh, there's also something else that I usually mention it on Instagram, but I feel like I should just say it here as well, just so that I can just squash all the options. So I've been informed over the past few, like off and on for the past few years, but like mainly in the past 6 months, that people are using my images in like places that they should not be using my images. So I am not on Tinder at all. Never have I ever been on Tinder. On Facebook, I have a Facebook page. I'll put it down below. But that page is strictly for me to just like post. I rarely communicate back and forth there in direct messaging, just because I have tried it in the past, and there's just something about Facebook, like that place is ratchet. I know there's some people there who are genuinely asking questions. I get that, but it's usually just a bunch of dudes sending dick pics, asking you out, asking how much you cost. So I'm not on there. So if you are communicating with somebody that looks like me, or if you know somebody's communicating with somebody that looks like me, it ain't me. Just, I feel like you just have to sometimes say some things out loud, because the amount of guys who will hit me up on my DMs being like, hey, I'm so sorry about how things ended, or hey, I really miss you, or hey, why don't you pick up my calls anymore, or hey, when did you block me? And I'm just like, sweetie, I have no idea what you were talking about. I don't think you were talking to me. And then they end up telling me, oh, damn, I thought it was you. We were speaking over on Facebook, or I found you on Tinder or whatever. And then I found your Instagram, and I just figured that you just got over me, and you just didn't know, you didn't want me to know. I don't, like, it's just, it's weird. I'm not there though. That's all I know. And with that said, If you know you are using my images to get money from guys, to pretend like you're me, whatever, please stop. Like, stop. Especially if you're trying to get money. Like, you're being hella shady and I do not appreciate it, and you're being a hoe. Stop it. Stop. So I really want to take a picture of this dress. I'm too lazy to do anything with the hair. I've just taken it out of the bag, and I don't feel like flat ironing or laying baby hairs right now because it's literally for a photo. So I'm gonna have it on for like 5 minutes. But the picture is gonna be with these heels, this belt, and this bag. If you guys are curious about this dress, I showed it in the last vlog or the one before that. I'll still put the information down below, but if you actually do want to see that style haul, I'll put the link for that vlog down below. So let me go take my photos. Okay, I was able to get a few shots while the sun was still out and bright, and then it went dark, like super dark, but got a few decent shots. I think this is the one that I'm going to use for the actual photo, because yes, look at that eye. So I just want to shoot this dress. It's really cute, but my only issue is it's too long for me. So, like, for example, on my Instagram, I might look like I'm like 5'7", but I'm actually 5'3". I'm quite short. So, a dress like this, I personally don't find it too flattering on me, so I want to make it shorter to maybe this length. Well, it's still decent, so I'm just going to do that very quickly. I just want to mark the length first with a safety pin, and I'm just going to sew it up. By the way, if you do not have a sewing kit, you're making your life incredibly difficult because you need people to alter things. Quick step. I need to bring back my sewing machine because I don't know if y'all know this, but I used to sew my own clothes. Like in the beginning of blogging and stuff like that, I was broke and I couldn't exactly afford to go shopping in stores and things like that, so I used to do a lot of secondhand. And when you do secondhand, you find pieces that are great but need to be altered a little bit. So that's how I started. And then after that, I started being able to go to events, being invited to events. And when that happened, I had to learn how to sew. So I used to make my own clothes, like from scratch. Man, necessity is truly the mother of invention. Also, there's something I've been really wanting to talk about. Stretch marks. Let me just give you a quick story about stretch marks. Let me change as I sew this. Let me bring this up a little bit. So I've received comments in the past and also DMs from girls, because I have talked about this on social media off and on over the past few years. But you know, I have stretch marks, I don't care, blah blah. Girls, especially younger girls in their early 20s, usually are like, how are you so confident? Like, mine bother me, blah 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 blah. But also, I've received a lot from people saying that they can't see my stretch marks. Okay, so let me explain. Okay, let's just start with what the hell stretch marks are. Stretch marks are basically scars that are caused through overstretching of your dermis. I'm like obsessed with medical stuff, so I actually read random medical journals and things. So it's basically your skin has stretched out, and because it has stretched out rapidly, like faster than your skin can, I guess, cope with, it causes scarring. So think about it almost like a balloon. If you blow up a balloon like crazy and you deflate it, it doesn't have the same structure as it had before. So with stretch marks, it's the same thing. Now, people should not be ashamed or uncomfortable with their stretch marks, because I just have that mentality that, like, first of all, they ain't going nowheres. So you're just gonna spend a ridiculous amount of your life freaking out about something that is not going, like it ain't going nowhere. So just for your own sanity, even if you don't love them, just learn how to be okay with them. I feel like that is a huge deal. Now, let me talk about my stretch marks. I've had stretch marks since I was 12 years old. As we have spoken about in the past, I gained a lot of weight when I was younger. A lot. And I gained it in a very short period of time. So because of that, I got stretch marks. I got stretch marks in my arms. Let me see if I can actually show you mine. They're hard to see, and I'll explain why they're hard to see. I got stretch marks. I'm also trying not to show you guys too much because the bra that I'm wearing is see-through. Anyways, so there I have stretch marks in the back. Those ones you can see a lot better. The back of my arms. I have them like this part of my thigh, but these have faded away quite a lot, which is why you'll always see me wearing like super thigh high. I have some, not so much on my actual bum itself, but I have some on like this. Okay, I can't show you this part just because it's like my actual ass, but like up here they kind of spread like that going around. I also have some in the back of my knee, like here, and mainly when I pull up you can see it, but you can't see them that much. And all of these I got in under a year, when I was like 12 years old going to 13. Now, stretch marks occur when you are, you know, going from being smaller to bigger. That's what they basically are. And people can get them easily for anything. You can get them, like I know skinny people who have stretch marks who didn't necessarily gain weight, but probably just through puberty they got really tall or they stretched out really fast, and that caused them to get some stretch marks around like their thighs, hips, behind the knees, things like that, like jointy areas. Now, should you be ashamed of them? Never. Especially if you've had a child, because you just made an entire freaking human being. Now, my stretch marks, when they started off, they were black. You guys know like the general stretch marks, especially on black women or women of color, they usually tend to be more of a dark gray, blackish, super dark brownish shade. That's what the color of mine were everywhere. Like even the ones that I had on my thighs, they were all that color. But then over time, they slowly just started to fade into a super light color. And that's the thing about stretch marks. They fade, but they don't go away. So they fade into a color that's closer to your skin tone over time. So again, I started mine with a super dark, like they were almost gray, like a dark gray when I was younger. Then over time, they slowly just started fading into the color that they are now, where they're not that easy to see. Like if I just do this, you can't tell that I have stretch marks that easily. So I'm basically just saying, for all the girls who have DM'd me, like, what did you do with your stretch marks? How did you get them to fade? Because we don't see them anymore. What ointments did you use? Blah, 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 blah. I have done research on stretch marks, and what I have found is, number one, they fade naturally just over time. It takes years for them to do that, but they do that by themselves. A lot of products out there say that they get rid of stretch marks, but they don't really. Some of them just help them mature faster, and by faster I don't mean like overnight. It still takes a long period of time. Bio oil, I'm not really sure how they work with stretch marks. I don't know if they help them mature, but I know a lot of people usually tend to use bio oil when they're pregnant to help prevent. It's a great preventative measure. So I can tell you just generally my skincare routine involves around a lot of skin moisturization. I moisturize like a mofo. When I am done showering, when I like, you know the way African kids, moms, like after showering, they used to put so much baby oil on us, we look like we could just like slide across the table. Like if you just threw us on something, we'd just like, just slide right off. That's how I am after showering. I am slippery. Yeah, that sounds weird and very wrong, but I'm just like, I'm very oily and I've always been like that. Again, I'm not naturally oily, it's the I just oil my skin like I'm being paid. And I use Vaseline as like my first layer because I just believe that skin should always be moisturized all day or day, and that keeps me from getting ashy, all that stuff. I use like straight up Vaseline, like petroleum jelly. I don't know if the Vaseline helped with the process of my stretch marks maturing faster, because I was always keeping the skin super moist and lubricated, and it, like, my skin is never dry, like never, like you catch me dead with an ashy elbow, never, with Vaseline, never. So I'm not really sure if that helped with that, but maybe, I don't know. So when it comes to your stretch marks, darling, first of all, it's never that serious. Secondly, if you're with a man who is that bothered by your stretch marks, honey, you are with the wrong man. Because I do not know any man on this planet, like personally, like actually know any man who's gonna be like, ew, you have stretch marks. But with that said, I have spoken about stretch marks before, and I did get some DMs from men, like random men, just being like, ew, I didn't know you had stretch marks, that's so unattractive. And have you ever just been like, oh my god, you're hurting my feelings, what shall I ever do without the approval of you, sir, man that I do not know, who even if he tried would never get me? Oh no. So if you're with a man who has an issue with your stretch marks, girl, you're with the wrong man. He's not the man for you. You need to get you a man, because that is a boy. And also, don't waste your money on all these things. Like, there's so many products out there that say that, hey, they fix stretch marks, they clear stretch marks. Nothing clears stretch marks. Dead ass. Like, all doctors say your stretch marks will never go away. They'll fade and they'll be less obvious to the eye, but they don't go away. Let's just start there. And then there's so many products that say that help fade, that in all honesty don't, that your skin would have probably done that in the same amount of time naturally by itself anyways. So the best thing you can do is help prevent them, and I guess bio oil does that. I mean, I've not had a child, so but I've heard people say that it's great for that, so that's fabulous. Other ways is like maybe like a doctor getting them lasered. And those ones, again, it doesn't get rid of them, it just helps them mature faster. I've heard great things about those, but if you ain't got the money for the lasers, let it go, girl. Just get comfortable. And you're gorgeous. You gorgeous, boo. You gorgeous. And skinny people get stretch marks, big people get stretch marks. Okay, I've already made it short. Now I'm thinking I need to cinch the waist to make it more fitted. Like that, instead of that. That's what I'm gonna do. Also, with that said, my curvy girls out there who say that they can't find clothes that fit them, this is the trick. Trust me, there's clothes out there for you. Trust. You just need to learn how to work with your body and what you got, and then find pieces that work well for your body type, and then know how to alter them to make them work best. So for example, for me, a lot of pieces that I do get a size up from what I usually am. So I'm usually a 10-12 UK, depending on the outfit, depending on the brand, things like that. If what I'm wearing would fit better as a size 10, I'll buy the 12 and then cinch it in places that I feel would work best for my body type. This is not for everything. There's certain things that you can just buy that fit perfectly. But there are certain pieces that you're like, this would be so great, it just doesn't fit me. Just get a size up and then just cinch it in the places that would fit best, and then leave it loose in places that you needed it to be loose. Simply. Now let me just alter the waist of this. There we go. Nailed it with that alteration. Ow. Fits better. C'est fini. C'est fini. Ow. So the sun is not cooperating. Keeps going in and out, and I really want it to be this bright. Okay, let me take.
On my Vespa, She said I already told ya, yeah.
I've washed my face, I'm tired. So it is a wrap for today's vlog. I'll see you guys in the next one. I don't know how to get out of this, but like, subscribe, all those things. Guess who's making dinner?